Now, marking the birth of Gopala, Krishna Janmashtami saw grand celebrations across the state. News 9 gets you the overview of the celebrations in Karnataka.
Bengaluru. Singing hymns of praise to the Lord, the devotees were lost in a spiritual trance in ISKCON. Offering their prayers, they danced and celebrated the birthday of Kanhaiya. The ISKCON temple looked like a bungalow of flowers. The Radha Krishna idol wore a silk attire and was ornamented with flowers. Scenes from Krishna Leela were depicted on the temple premises. The devotees visited the temple in large numbers and offered their prayers to the Lord on this special occasion. Ramanagara. The idol of Balakrishna was smeared with butter all over in Ambegadu Krishna temple in Ramanagara. This Balakrishna is believed to be a benevolent savior and a bestower of children. Devotees from across South India flooded the temple and sought blessings from Balakrishna. Koppal. There were little Krishnas and Rukmini celebrating Krishna Janmashtami in Rama Nursery School in Koppal. They all jumped and sang praises to the Lord. They then broke the mud pot stuffed with biscuits and chocolates and happily enjoyed their treat. Madikeri. Lord Krishna was cradled and bhajans were sung in praise of the Lord in ISKCON temple in Madikeri. Kolar. Lord Krishna was decorated with a variety of flowers and it was a treat to watch the idol in Sri Krishna temple in Kilaripet. The devotees visited the temple early in the morning and offered their prayers to the Lord. Raichur. The Lord was bathed in milk on the occasion of his birthday. The women then sang bhajans praising the Lord in Jawahar Nagar. The couple Radha Krishna were placed together and worshipped in Geeta Mandir in Raichur. Mangalore. Little Krishnas were running around and displaying their naughtiness in Kadri Sri Manjunatha temple. Yes, the Kadri temple in Bangalore celebrated Janmashtami by organizing a national level Krishna dressing competition. This competition attracted people from all around, including the NRIs. The little kids dressed as Krishna indulged in activities as the Lord himself when he was a child. Overall, the whole of Karnataka came together and celebrated the birth of Sri Krishna in vivid ways. The devotees will continue the celebrations even tomorrow. A News 9 report.
Well, the rush continues at Tirumala. Devotees continue to stand in queues despite the heavy rains. There were thousands who waited patiently throughout the night for the darshan of Lord Balaji. The rush has only been building up since Thursday evening due to the long Independence Day weekend. Now, there are huge serpentine queues at Tirumala as an ocean of humanity has turned up for the darshan of Lord Balaji. It is believed that pilgrims have to wait for at least 15 to 20 long hours before they have a glimpse of the Lord. The massive rush will only abate on Monday. Pilgrims have decided to descend on the holy hills during the long weekend, which began on Friday, coinciding with the Independence Day holiday. Well, it was to be a press conference to announce the huge rally planned by the JDS, but it turned out to be a presser in defense of the sun. Here's what happened when the former Prime Minister H.D. Devagowda defended the actions of his son.
Blood is indeed thicker than water.
How else would you define the eternal love of a father towards his son? Despite the explosive revelation through the audio CD recently, H.D. Devegowda said that his son had not accepted money from anyone.
ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ MLC ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಹಣ ಎರಡು 2006 ಲೆಕ್ಕ ತೆಗೆಯೋಣ ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಹಣ ಬಳ್ಳಾರಿ ತಿಪ್ಪಣ್ಣವ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರ ರಾಜಶೇಖರ್ ಮೂರ್ತಿ MP ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರ ಅವರಳಿಯ ಚಿದಾನಂದನ MLC ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರ ದತ್ತನ್ MLC ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರ ಅಜೀಮನ್ MLC ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರ.
And not just that, the former Prime Minister even noted that this was perhaps the first instance when the JDS was in the limelight for the wrong reason.
ಮೊದಲನೇ ಬಾರಿ ತಾನೇ ನಡೆದಿದ್ದು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಈಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ನಾನು BJP ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ.
The former Prime Minister even threw an open challenge, telling all detractors to quit his party.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಬೇರೆ ಮಾರ್ಗ ಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋರಿದ್ರೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಹಾಕೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಎರಡು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಎರಡು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ.
Devegowda even took a pot shot at Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, who had even taunted a JDS MLC Sandeep Nagaraj in the council recently.
ದೇವರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಪಕ್ಷ ಕಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೋ ಅನ್ನೋರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗ. ಹೌದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾನು JDS ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದೆ, ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ವಿಧಾನಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಧಾನ ಪರಿಷತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೆ.
The former Prime Minister said that there had been incidences in the recent past when JDS party members had tried aligning themselves with other parties.
ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವರು ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪಕ್ಷ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೊರಡಿದ್ರು.
And Devegowda noted that this had not happened just in Shimoga, but even in the mining town of Bellary.
ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರು ನಿನ್ನೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಗೆ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಕೊಡಿ, BJPಗೆ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲವು ಕಡೆ ನಮ್ಮೂರು ಸ್ಥಳೀಯವಾಗಿ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಇವತ್ತೊಬ್ಬರು ಶಾಸಕರು ಅವರು ಬಳ್ಳಾರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಂತೋಷ.
The former Prime Minister also clarified that he had advised the KPSC probationers to seek the help of the court of law.
ಒಂದು ಇಶ್ಯೂ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರು, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಮನೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕರೆದು 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬಂದು ಬರ್ತೀನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಅವತ್ತು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಯಾಕೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕೋರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊನೆಯ ಅಂತಿವರೆಗೂ ನೀವು ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ.
Will the JDS patriarch's efforts pay off and help the party to deepen its political roots in the state? N. Vinay for News 9. Well, it might be an annual affair, but the flower show managed to enthrall more than 3 lakh Bangaloreans. We bring you glimpses of the flower show on its last day.
The annual flower show at Lal Bagh has come to an end. Today being the last day and a Sunday, it was almost impossible to set foot in the botanical garden. The flower show started on the 8th, and after seeing more than 3 lakh visitors, the flower show concluded today. Bangaloreans were definitely happy to witness such a beautiful event, but horticulture department definitely seemed happier, and why not? The department has made a whopping 1 crore rupees just through entry fee. Cops and commuters using the roads in and around Lal Bagh did not seem pleased with the flower show, as traffic on almost all the days was thrown out of gear. Huge traffic jams were reported almost on all days, and the jams were worse on holidays. In all, the annual flower show was a grand success, but one would definitely expect better traffic management at least next year. Shobha Jojiga for News 9, Bengaluru.